Obviously, what we do is we take plans, and the other nice thing about Polycare is that we also have kind of a design aspect of it all. So we can also design your house or your building or whatever it is that you want to build.
Station. It is time now for MYD Earth, and we talk about all things sustainability. We talk about, taking care of the environment as we improve, as we elevate life. And Polycare is a revolutionary company that specializes in building solutions that are sustainable, that are durable, and that are speedy as well, making them a game changer in the provision of accessible building solutions to Namibians. And I have the absolute pleasure of welcoming to studio Ushi Karuaihe, the Business Development Manager at Polycare Namibia, to talk to us about the wonderful work that they do. Ushi, welcome back to 99.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Thank you for coming through. All things Polycare, we were briefly just having a conversation about it, but what is Polycare for the person wondering out there?
So we develop technology or building technology that in future would be able to kind of offset the negative environmental impacts of the conventional or the current way of building in Namibia. So we make polymer concrete blocks that are shaped in kind of Lego-like shapes. And that's what we use to kind of build structures.
And these blocks now, what makes them different from the regular bricks that we use, that we find stacked on the side of the house that's being built?
And they're just kind of chilling there.
And they're chilling there.
Well, our blocks are much bigger and they're more ecological. So what we do with our blocks is we use waste material from other industries. Like, for example, right now we're using mine dust in our blocks, which is a waste of gold mining, for example. So we use local materials and waste materials to kind of make the block, which is made out of sand and resin and then all these other components. And then it has an insulated core as well. So that's also another nice thing about our blocks, is that there's a whole insulation vibe incorporated.
And how important do you think it is to move in that direction, specifically for the construction industry? Because, I mean, we hear CO2 emissions, global warming, we hear all these things that are frightening when you look into it. But do you feel like there are industries that are doing enough to move in that direction, or is this another push in the direction of sustainability?
I think so. I mean, any industry or any kind of, especially the construction industry, is a very conservative. People in Namibia is also a very conservative kind of nation. So it takes a long time for new technologies to kind of get to people, and to roll it out. So the construction industry is very wasteful, right? There's a lot of waste that kind of happens. And during the construction, use of water, cement, the time it takes, and then afterwards, all that waste from the building sits in landfills. So we're trying to offset that. Our block, you use no water in the making of the block or in the construction of the block. And it's just more sustainable. There's no cement used. It's a dry stacking system. We have 60% less carbon emissions than the conventional. So it's a lot of different things, but obviously to get that into people's mindset, because the way that we're building right now is not sustainable. We're running out of sand. There's a water crisis. There's a lot of things happening. Everybody's like, I'm just going to build, guys. Let's just do it. But it's not sustainable.
And you have to think of the long-term impacts, not just of what it is that you're building, making sure that this stays here for a very, very long time, but the environment at large as well.
Definitely, because without sand and water, you can't build conventionally, is it?
For sure.
But now we're using up all the sand and the water in the construction industry. So but I think there are companies or people, architects, engineers, developers who are kind of seeing the light. So they're approaching us, and we welcome it. We want to kind of partner with them and see what we can do to revolutionize it.
So for the person sitting there now thinking, this is it, I need these poly blocks, I need to get to building. How does one go about making use of the technology?
So obviously what we do is we take plans, and the other nice thing about Polycare is that we also have kind of a design aspect of it all. So we can also design your house or your building or whatever it is that you want to build. And then we allocate what kind of blocks it is. And that's how basically you get your quote, right? And then you can build yourself. We give you some training at the factory if you'd like, or we can go on site, train you there. It's a very easy layer by layer thing. You don't need heavy machinery. You don't need to get a whole high-tech labor force. You can build with you and your 6 friends over weekends, if need be.
That's me. And I'm busy thinking of my dream house now, so this sounds like this is a dream to me.
It is. It's lightweight. Look, you know, it is not the easiest. The blocks are quite large, but, you know, I think it's for people to come and see and feel, but it is quite lightweight and durable. So, but it's quite fun.
Yeah.
You know. To be able to see what you build yourself.
Awesome. No, thank you so much for shedding light on that. And I'm literally on the website now, and the front page there's a house being built, and you can see the blocks are large, but this looks like a very nice building.
Compared to like the conventional block, like it's like this small, like maybe like, I don't even know, but our big block is like 24 of a conventional block.
Okay, so
do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that house on the website, it took them 3 weeks to build that house, and there were 6 people.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So everyone in this picture that's it.
That's it.
Wow.
And you can see there's no heavy machinery involved. There's no cement being mixed. There's no crazy stuff. It's just the blocks, some guys threading it over some rods, and then it's done, and it's all reinforced at the end.
Yeah. Quick and easy. If you want to take a look at the image we're talking about, head on to the website polycare.co.na.
And the new website is launching. I know right now it's a little bit rough, but that's why I'm here. So we're launching a new website probably in the next week or so. So it'll be nice. It will be more kind of easier to navigate and, you know, get everything that you need. And also what you can do on the website and on our Facebook is you can contact me directly. My number and my email is on there, as well as a booking tool. So you can click and book an actual meeting with me, whether it be online or at the factory or so. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for shedding light, and we can't wait to see the future of construction and the entire industry with Polycare and the work that you're doing. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Let's do this.
Let us do it. Polycare on MYD Earth. This is 99 FM.
MYD Earth was proudly brought to you by Polycare Namibia, empowering Namibians to build a sustainable future.
So special.